Hello everyone and welcome back to my opinion. The T20 World Cup will be underway shortly. In this video, I'll be previewing India's first group stage match versus the USA at the Wankhede. Let's get into this preview video. Starting off with the statistics for this venue, I'll be reading statistics for internationals and for the IPL stats of the recent edition. In internationals, 9 T20Is have been played. Batting first has yielded 4 wins, batting second has yielded 5 wins. The average first innings score being 197, the average second innings score being 170, pace economy 9.79, spin economy 8.84, pace wickets 73, spin wickets 30, but I'll repeat, seamers have bowled more overs at this venue, so it shows that it picked up more wickets. And looking at the winning between batting first and batting second difference, it says that batting second has yielded more victories. However, the victories when batting first, the margins have been greater. You've had 50-run victories, for example, and 30-run victories. The second innings victories have been England chasing 230 versus South Africa in 2016, have been close victories, or teams chasing down 160 or 170. So I would still say batting first is the better way to go. And looking at the difference between pace and spin economy, there's a notion that bowling spin is difficult at the Wankhede. In my view, it's an overplayed notion, and hence the stats show the same, that the spinners have almost got a 1 run better economy than the seamers. And I feel especially the finger spinners do well at this venue, so spin will come into play at this venue. Looking at the IPO stats, it says a same story where batting first has won 3 times, batting second 4 times, average batting score 175, second innings score 143, pace economy 9.61, spin economy 8.69, pace wickets 65, spin wickets 24. And I think the closest that it got in the previous season to chasing down a 200 score was a 12-run loss. Apart from that, it's been convincing victories if you have got 200 on the board. So I feel batting first is the way to go at this venue. And now getting to the 11s of both teams for India, I've gone with Abhishek Sharma, Ishan Kishan, Tilak Verma, Suryakumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya, Rinku Singh, Akshar Patel, Ashdeep Singh, Prasidh Bumrah, Kuldeep Yadav, Varun Chakravarti. And I'd said this before where Shivam Dubey in the warm-up match, I'm not criticizing him, it was a warm-up match. India had scored 240 and there was not much of a stake at that match where towards the end it was a bit of a free-for-all. However, we saw he bowled 4 overs and he went front. I've said this before where looking at this batting lineup at times, number 7 may not get batting. In that case, I don't think number 8 is necessary, where you've got, if Shivam Dubey does play, you've got 3 frontline bowlers, Ashdeep Singh, Prasidh Bumrah, Varun Chakravarti, and the defensive bowler and Akshar Patel. So if one of the 3 frontline bowlers goes for runs, have you got that bowling option to supplement for that if you play Shivam Dubey? I don't think you have, which is why there's no need for batting until 8 with this batting lineup. They should play Kuldeep Yadav, and I think this team will do very well. This bowling will be fortified, I feel, if Kuldeep Yadav plays. Now for the batting, I've said this before, where in this tournament, the 2 venues, Ishan Kishan may struggle at the Wankhede and in Ahmedabad with the Waseems around early on. They're playing the Wankhede now, and with all due respect, against an opponent where you may not fear their bowling much, which is why I feel they should test to see Ishan Kishan opening the batting to see how he goes. And if he succeeds here against a good ball like a Saurabh Netravalkar, for example, get movement to the Wankhede, and I think this would give him confidence when he faces better teams at these venues as to how he will deal with a moving ball. So I think they should send Ishan Kishan to open. And if he doesn't do well and there's a question to say against better teams how they go, these 2 venues, I've said this before, only for the Wankhede Stadium and Ahmedabad, Tilak Verma to open, Ishan Kishan at 3. But if Ishan Kishan opens here and does bowl, then he can open. And this is how I think they should go. And Harshit Siraj and Rudar are the tournament, so they've called up Mohammad Siraj. I do not think that's the correct replacement. Is he a backup for Ashdeep Singh? No, he's not been part of the T20 fold either. And I would not have made that call, but they've gone with that option. Ashdeep Singh will play, so this is the 11 I think they should go with. And now for the USA 11, this is what I've gone with. Andres House, Saiteja Mukamala, Monank Patel, Milind Kumar, Sanjay Krishnamurti, Shivam Ranjane, Harmeet Singh, Shadli Van Shockweg, Ali Khan, Saurabh Netravalkar, Mohammad Mohsin. So looking at the top three, they played a warm-up match versus the Netherlands and only lost by 7 runs. Monank Patel is usually an opening batsman, but in the previous match, the warm-up match, he batted at 3, scored a quick fire at 31. And Sai Teja Mukamala, he opened the batting and scored a half century. So they may continue with that if they think that they got good from that match. Andres House, where I think the reason why he should open, and I think he will open, it's because against the India attack in Mumbai, it will be difficult early on. And I feel they've got to set the tone with someone like an Andres House, so he should open. They've got good, technically sound middle order players in Sanjay Krishnamurti and Shivam Ranjane. And I'll talk about the power hitting in a bit, but I feel looking at this team, they've definitely got a technical soundness. And now looking at the bowling attack, where I'd said finger spinners do better at this venue, but you've already got Harmeet Singh, a left-arm spinner. They may think of introducing a leg spinner, Mohammad Mohsin, for variety, but they could also play Nostush Kenjige, so that is the attack they would go with. Saurabh Netravalkar has been bowling well off late. Ali Khan has been playing global leagues and playing in the circuit for a while, so this is how I think they would go. And now when comparing the 11s, in the power play, the ball will move around, so who will get through the power play unblemished? About a 45 for 1 and 6 overs mark. Where for India, Abhishek Sharma is technically sound, can do both, but prefers to play aggressively. Tilak Verma can do both roles. Ishan Kishan will attack the bowling, Suryakumar will attack the bowling. USA have got technically sound players, but I feel India have got the better bowling attack, which is why I feel India have got the edge, but USA have got technically sound players. And when I say that, now you go for the power hitting. After the first 6, Abhishek Sharma, Ishan Kishan, Suryakumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya, Rinku Singh, Tilak Verma can also continue on and also score boundaries. Then you got Akshar Patel if needy. But if you look at the top 6 and you compare to the power hitters that USA have got, Sanjay Krishnamurti, Shivam Ranjane are players who are very good players, but they're not power hitters. I feel, are they going to get that impactful boost after the power play against this point attack? I don't know. So I think India have got the edge there. And for the bowling, India have got the best bowling attack in the tournament. So I think India have got an edge going to this match to see what happens. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, share with your friends. This is my opinion.